Yes, guys, welcome back to Peaking It Real, episode 19. We're on a 19. We're on a good roll with these. Firstly, thanks to everyone who's been listening across the year because we've been sent quite a few Spotify Wrapped and Apple Music Wrapped and whatnot, seeing the podcast in your top three, top five, top one. So we really do appreciate it, guys. So keep it coming, and we'll keep delivering. But Jack, how are we doing, man? How's your week been?
Really, really, really good, man. Honestly, really good. And just to go off what you said as well, we do appreciate it. We literally sent it to each other today that people are sending us the screenshots of the Spotify Wrapped. And literally the amount of I don't know, over the last week or so, the amount of messages I've had about the podcast, I don't know if it's had like a recent just influx or something. Yeah.
Mm.
But I've had a lot of people who have said, "Oh, recently discovered the podcast, really enjoying it." So again, shout out to everyone because it doesn't go unnoticed, and it is really, really appreciated. So get the feedback is absolutely superb. But I'm good, really good, bro. Like super, super busy, which is fucking grateful to be busy. Training's good. I feel good. Still dealing with a bit of illness. I think everyone is,
Yeah,
but for the majority of it, I'm really, really good.
good.
How about you?
Yep, all good, man. Had a nice little mini break in Edinburgh over the weekend. Went for 4 days.
That's good.
That was really, really nice. I've been a fair few times, but Megan's never been before. And have you been?
I've never been, no.
It is a beautiful. It is a city like no other. It really is.
Is
It
it?
is, yeah. It's the architecture, the preservation of all the old buildings. Everything is like, there's no new building there. It is like being in almost Harry Potter world. Old town on one side, new town on the other, and in the middle is just this huge valley with
Yeah.
bridges over, and at the top of this rock and valley is just the castle in the middle of the city. Like, it is, honestly, bro, it is picturesque. It's crazy. So she loved it. Um, and then tomorrow we fly out to Amsterdam for the final show of the year. So very much looking forward to that. But yeah, busy, doing really, really well. So can't really ask for any more.
What is it about Edinburgh that you've been so many times for?
Um, a lot of my friends went to uni there,
Oh,
so I used to trek up there, and I just went as a kid and stuff, and some trips. I'm going to Glasgow next week, actually. I'm off to go watch Celtic Roma with my dad. Yeah,
nice.
so that'll be sick. I got him tickets the other day for his birthday.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool to go watch Celtic Roma because we haven't been for like a year and a half, 2 years. So that'll be wicked. But yeah, no, honestly, I recommend Edinburgh to anyone. There's a cool little gym called Summit Fitness,
I did see that in
um,
the story.
which I went to like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
The owner came up to me at like this music beer festival thing 5 years ago, and he was like, "Are you Tim Stewart?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He was like, "Do you want to come to my gym? I've just opened it." Like, and it wasn't any good back then. It was like he just started out the gym.
Yeah.
So I went. The next day, I went round and trained, and then it's cool to see now. 5 years later, five, maybe 6 years later, it's full of the top kit, and it's really, really good. It's a great gym. So big up. I can't remember his name, but yeah, Summit Fitness it's
He's
a mega
watching
gym.
he's watching the podcast, heartbroken. You can't remember his name.
He's got some good. He's got some really good people who train there. Like James McDermott trains there, and his coach, I can't remember the name of his coach, but he's a great guy. Um, yeah, he's got some really cool competitors who train there. The only thing is, it's full of fucking science-based lifters, honestly.
Is it?
Oh,
Is it big up there? Yeah. To be
I don't
fair,
know. I don't know if it's just. I don't know if it's just.
that gym,
Just
yeah.
when a really good gym gets some wicked kit, and then some of the younger guys go, and next thing you know, they've got triple cuffs across their arm while they're doing a lateral raise, and like, you know, uh, and you're just
Bro,
like, bro, everyone's carrying a seatbelt about, everyone's carrying this, and I'm just like, bro, she's worse than me. Megan's like getting it fucking right wound up over all
is
these like
she?
young lads with the D handles and the cuffs on, with the daisy chain attached to the fucking cable, and it's like, man, just pick up the dumbbells.
Bro, it's funny enough, right? I saw one kid the other day do that for the first time, but he had oh fucking hell. He had, do you know like the pad you put on like on the bar for like hip thrusts, you
Yeah, yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Like what you call them a pussy, I call them a pussy pad. I don't know what people
Yeah,
call
pussy
them.
pad. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bro, he had that on his arm, right?
No, no, no. This, bro, this is what I'm seeing all the time.
I was like, do you know what? Honestly, a shout out. Hopefully, he's not watching this, bro. He's like 14, right? And he had this pad on his arm like this on a fucking cable. Yeah, right? No, no, no. He
Oh,
had it
pet
on
fly.
a pec deck. He had it on the pec deck, single arm, like this. Just fucking high Hitler in that shit, bro. It was like,
My
bro,
guy. My kind of guy.
yeah. Bro, I was like, what are you doing? But I'm like, he's just like going there, but like full on, like going up,
Yeah,
slamming
yeah,
it.
yeah. They don't do eccentrics. No,
Oh no,
no
he's
muscle
no, no,
damage.
we don't do that. No, we don't do that, bro. And
See it
then
with the
again,
foam rollers now as well.
then that's the thing. I saw him next time. He had a full on fucking foam roller on his arm, bro. Do you know like when you're a kid and you put shit on your arms and walk around like he was just walking around like this with a full on foam roller on his arm, and then he was doing these like cuffed single arm press downs, but he was on his knees, and the pulley was like almost on the floor, and he was just going like this. I don't know what fucking bro. I was just mind blown, and there I am just fucking repping shit out, and I'm like, surely at one point you're going to turn around, look at me, and go, ah,
He's big. Maybe do what
yeah,
big guy
yeah,
does.
big guy gym, big guy
Yeah.
lift. I
None of
do.
these on the Olympic stage ever done any of this. Maybe I don't do this. Wow.
So that was my first experience of so, bro. I can imagine that was an experience itself.
Now they weren't that bad, thankfully, but sometimes it's just. It was an absolutely wicked gym. This is nothing on the gym at all, by the way. It's just sometimes it's gone a little bit too far, and you just want to.
Do you think?
It doesn't create an atmosphere, does it?
No, no,
It
no.
doesn't
I
create an
mean,
atmosphere.
fucking hell, man. If I'm, I'm training with one of my boys, and next thing you know, he pulls out a foam roller and puts it on his arm. The session's done. We're going our separate ways, man. But do you think? Because sometimes, right, I try to think like how they would think, and maybe they just find enjoyment in finding like a nuanced way of doing something.
I think they are so adamant we're wrong.
Oh, to show you. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna say, do you think they're just doing it out of pure like enjoyment of going
No.
like this aligns so perfectly well, and that's what that gets their dick hard, or is that like no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
I fully, truly believe they're so adamant they're right. And
It's
I say
fucking
we're as if we're some mad bros. Like we're really not. We just sit in the middle
nah,
of every camp.
we're in there, yeah.
I truly, truly believe they're so adamant, bro. Like you only have to go on TikTok and read comments. Megan's client did she's American and she did like come train glutes with me. And she was getting like, your coach is a moron. And she's like, no, I trust my coach. And Megan's reading these comments to me and they're like, why would you do 11 reps? Haha, your coach is a moron. Anything above 5 is just wasting energy and shit and just absolutely at this girl. And she's like, no, I trust my coach. She's got great results. And Megan's like, I'm being called a moron by this. Like Megan's gutted as well, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
yeah.
Honestly, like some 16-year-old that is adamant that anything above 5 reps, anything out of this playing this is just absolutely just redundant. And like they're crazy, bro. They fully believe it.
Well, it's funny you say that because Lara had something similar on her TikTok. She put a video up, how to train glutes, and she's doing a kickback, right? A kickback, and then you're doing it wrong. Oh, if I listen to, do I listen to you or do I listen to the 72 other people tell me to do it 72 other ways? And you're like, well, it doesn't mean we're all wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you what I do. And the people start attacking it. But to be fair, that video went like not viral, but it got loads of views.
Yeah,
I was like, just fucking embrace it. I just chat shit to them. Just get more views out of it.
Yeah,
But she was a bit like, oh my God, I hate this. So I can imagine Megan, especially the attacking her personally. Like, oh, I'll never.
To be fair, big up at Megan's tired because she fucking defended Megan to the hills and shit. I mean, obviously rightfully so, but proper like your coach. It was like your coach is a moron or something. It's hilarious. The comment was fucking hilarious.
Oh, people get so personal, don't they? They get so like attacked. Like if you say, no, I don't do that. I do this. They're like, yeah, but that's wrong. Like, yeah. But I didn't ask if it was right or wrong. I'm just telling you what I do.
They're crazy. None of them got any muscle. It's mental where it's going. It's absolutely.
It is.
Crazy.
I think that's why. I think that's why, like a lot of the old guard kind of take so much offense to it because you
Oh, bro,
kind of
I'm
like,
turning into an angry old bodybuilder now. I'm turning into an angry
oh
old
yeah,
bro.
bro,
Like,
I
really
understand
am.
why.
I can see why they got pissed off at me when I was 19 and I was first brought a cuff or something or mentioned a resistance
Yeah,
profile. I can see
yeah.
why they told me to shut the fuck up and just train.
Because you're ruining the baby in you. You're ruining what they built, kind of thing.
Yeah,
And now it's fucking gone. The game's gone, man.
the game is well and truly gone, hasn't it?
Oh my
Wow.
God. And you look back and I'm like, I used to watch all these people train, like I said, like fucking Callum Von Bogen, Frank McGrath and all this shit. And now, like, who do people watch? If that's what you're into, what do you watch?
I know.
It's fucking mind blowing, bro. But yeah, it's I don't find the fun in it. I know there's always something to learn, but from that, I'm just like, it's way too complicated because the amount of time and effort that has got to go into some of the lifts to do what they're doing. It's like, surely you can't think that's worth it. Like, surely there's part of you that
And the
knows
results are non-existent.
results. Proof is in the pudding, man.
Fucking
Um, you could just chat shit about fucking science-based, what science-based, just. I think it's not even science. It's just like new generation.
it is the new gen, yeah.
It
There's
is.
going to be some fucking horrendous stage looks in like 3, 5 years' time as these lots start competing. Well, they won't because they won't be able to hack a diet. They won't be able to
Oh no,
fucking hack
I
anything.
honestly don't think that there will be, bro. I think there's more and more bodybuilders now. There's more and more teen bodybuilders. But you look how they train, and this, you're like, you're just never gonna make it.
No.
You know, bro. Again, that could be a whole different conversation. But sometimes I think to people like they're like, I'm trying to buy us a lat, or I'm trying, and I'm like, but there is no lat, and
Just
then that's
pull for
like,
now. Yeah.
yeah, it's just build something before you try to like specify.
Yeah.
I just don't, I don't know. I think it's just a bit of common sense, but people don't have a lot of that anymore, which is kind of scary. Um, yeah. But it is funny. People just get attacked and they just attack you and you fucking. That's the thing in bodybuilding as well. Like, there's so many ways of doing it, but if you do it a certain way and you put it on social media, someone will disagree with it.
Someone's going to tell you it's wrong. Yeah.
Bro, someone commented on my video the other day, right? They said, because I've done like the minimalist diet thing, right? They commented on my video. They said, "Oh, I'd absolutely something like I would kill myself if I had to eat plain food like that just to look like I've never trained in my life." And I was like, "Bro, I look like I've never trained in my life, what does fucking everyone else look like?" It's like I'd kill myself, and I was like, "Whoa,
Also,
okay,
no
sorry,
one's
mate.
making you eat that. So why is you even commented in the
I don't
first
know
place?
what I eat."
Yeah,
This
it's what
I
I've
and I say
chosen
it,
to eat.
yeah, in every video, I'm like, "Look, this is what I do. I'm not telling you have to do this." Oh man, but people are so
Fucking
just
hell.
fucking so personal with all the shit that we do. But so you're going to Amsterdam this weekend, you said, yeah?
Yeah, I fly out tomorrow with Christian. So he's got a client on the Friday, which is the regional, which is
Yeah,
the Ironman. And then I've got Patrick on the Saturday in the Bonac Pro Qual.
that is the Bono. Is it
Yeah.
Patrick or Petrick?
Patrick, Petrick,
Petrick.
Patrick.
Yeah, he's looking
Good
phenomenal.
lad, really good. He looks good.
Yeah.
Um, we uh, we started fat loss on Monday, which wasn't the plan. I was going to dial him in until Wednesday, but I thought he's never going to win the show by being peeled, and he just
Yeah.
isn't, because he will look so disproportionate upper to lower, and he'll just get beat by muscle. And so his glutes are boxed, the front skinned, and any more I think would have just been a bit redundant. So I put like 750 carb in Monday. He held weight. I put 500 in on a SAS day. He's gone up a bit. I've put another 750 today. So I'm just going to keep loading him
Yeah.
until he spills a touch. So Maldactone's gone in today, and then we'll just finish the job. He'll either be fully loaded tonight or probably tomorrow, and then I'll just pull down a touch from there. But he looks good. He'll be in the heavies, so we'll see how he gets on. It's going to be a competitive show. A lot of doing it that I didn't think initially were doing it.
They are, is there?
I think the people that I've missed, like last week, there was Morocco and another pro qual, and I think they're all now flying over to Holland, and then there's Austria a week later. So I think they'll all go and do them all. So it should be a decent show. We'll see.
It's crazy. You kind of forget that there's still shows going on this late.
I know.
Pro quals, I know the pro season's ended, but pro quals, because I saw someone the other day posted it like 2 weeks out, and I was like, how? What fucking show is it? Like mid-December, but it's that Austria show that I
I
didn't
think
even know
Austria's the
existed.
last in Europe.
It is
I think
it?
you've got nationals in America, which is where they'll give two cards per height class
Fucking hell.
of
That's the one they
every
got. Like,
of every
yeah.
single class. So bikini, you're going to get like 16 pro cards. Men's physique, 16 pro cards.
Do you have to be a US competitor to do nationals?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that'd be a stupid question,
yeah.
but fucking hell,
I think US, Canada, and Mexico can qualify.
is it?
Yeah,
The standard's pretty pissed at them as well, isn't it?
yeah.
It is. I know there's one or two, maybe, but like, who's the last like bodybuilder that won nationals that's actually gone and done anything? It used to be like Derek Lunsford's and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, I
all
think,
those.
yeah. I remember Hanny's won quite a lot at junior
Yeah,
nationals. You only get one per class, one per high class. Nationals, you get two per high class, I think. And I remember Hanny speaking about some of his past winners that have done well, but now I think
yeah,
like four a year, bro.
it's
Four
mad, isn't it?
nationals, four junior nationals. Like it's absolutely ridiculous.
Fucking hell. Well, lucky to be in the US. But I know we got some questions. I think obviously today's just going to be a bit of one of those where we just have, like I said, a bit of a catch up, talk about what's going on in life, maybe answer some questions. Have you got any? Or
I didn't bang anything up now. I haven't got any.
oh no, you didn't. It was just me. Oh man, but I got proper brain fog today though. That's the only thing, right? It's like I'm busy, right, which is great. But what I've noticed, which it could be a good topic, is what I've noticed is my brain doesn't stop. Like, do you know when you get like momentum and you can't, like, everything you do has to have a purpose?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, everything I'm doing, either I have to be recording for YouTube, or I have to be working, or I have to be improving my in service, or I need to be training, everything has to have a purpose.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm finding myself going to bed at night, waking up at like 1 a.m., eyes wide open. I'm like, I can go and do something,
Yeah,
you
even
know?
every post, you realistically, like we want a client to come off the back of the post or whatever. You want to
Mm.
keep building the momentum.
Yeah.
You want to stay. So I get it. I get, especially as shows are dying down. And probably posing's quieter now because
Yeah, yeah, it is.
so
It is.
you've
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
fill the gap and think of almost content creation. Our job is content creation as well at the end of the day.
It is. Yeah. That's
Uh,
what
but
that's what
I've got
I'm
a social
thankful.
media manager now.
You've got one.
Yeah, yeah.
That, bro,
Someone
I think
who
that's
someone who I pay to edit reels for me, create carousels for me,
yeah,
take the
the
background
load.
shit. I'll give them the content to film the reel. I'll tell them what I want in, and then they'll make it for me because
Mm.
it's too much for me to do on top of
Yeah,
it. So that's working well for
that's a
me.
good idea, man. I was talking about that about 2 days ago with my mother. Literally, like just delegating work to other people that are better
Yeah,
at it than me.
yeah.
Like, and it's such a simple thing that sometimes you think, oh, I don't want to outsource more money, but money is like time is money and money is time.
Yeah.
So when you gain in 4 to 5 hours of your own time, that's alone is money. But plus, the content is always out there then that
I
could
might
bring
not
you in.
post if I didn't have her, and then that might
Exactly.
not
Yeah.
get me the clients. So it is worth
Yeah.
it. It is good.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good shout. It was something I was thinking about doing, but I was like, ugh. Oh, then I'd probably still be shit at it. So maybe eventually. Um, but I got quite a few questions, like a lot. And I think I might come off the fact that I put a post up on my story yesterday, right, about the support in you see that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro? That got the most interaction I've ever had in my life.
Really.
Oh, honestly, it was shared on stories. I wasn't even tagging it anymore. It was shared on shared. It was just screenshots. It was fucking
A
mental.
good point, though. A good
But
point. There's a lot
that's
of
what I
people
mean.
who don't support that claim they
I
do
think.
support and whatnot. Or they support you until you get a little bit bigger and a bit more successful, and then it's,
Yeah.
I don't want to see him get that successful.
Bro, like how many times have you seen you post up, a bloody whatever it is, a reel up and it does well, but then you might post like a client transformation and it gets a third of the likes or a third of the interactions.
I'll tell you what it is. I get my car, right? And thank you, everyone who wished me congrats on my car and whatnot, which to me, I've had my car for 10 years. I'm not a car guy. I don't deem material things as a metric of success. Judge me on
Yeah.
my wins, my overalls, my clients. That's what means stuff to me, right? Or how I am as a person, to be honest, but whatever.
Yeah.
All them likes. And then I'm thinking, why did my fucking win yesterday get 80 likes and my car's got 800? Like you're seeing my shit, like it.
Yeah, I know.
Like
That's what I mean. But that's what it was kind of aimed at as well. It was like, you know, you don't need support on like a fucking on a physique update. Like but then when people are putting their work out there, which obviously our physiques are our work, yeah. But when you are putting like client transformations or like educational content, or you put time into making a reel about why whatever it is, like that's the kind of stuff that needs support, that can be shared, that can be pushed. Because you're clearly trying to reach people. You're trying to like build something there, not just, oh, there's my abs, that gets likes.
yeah.
And it was kind of that, and it was just more just like just support, like yeah, just like I said on it. If we all done that, we would all be better off. Because there's man, how many coaches are there?
Yeah.
Thousands now, right? And we've all got clients. There's clearly enough people in this industry that we could all just uplift each other. So
Yeah.
it was kind of that. And then yeah, it just kind of just started blowing up. And then with the amount of people that replied to it, I was like, so we're all thinking the same thing. So why the fuck don't we do it?
None of them do it. I know.
But then, it's so easy. And then I posted the question box up after that, obviously today, and it's just blown up. So thank you, people, for fucking listening. I appreciate it. And obviously, it's probably given us too many questions
Oh,
now.
people have given questions because of it now. Yeah.
See, you got to think ahead. You got to think ahead. But no, we do appreciate. Like I said, we appreciate all the support on the YouTube, on the
Yeah.
videos, on the shares, the likes, the comments, absolutely everything. Because it doesn't go unnoticed. Because that's why we do it.
Just had a client send me a screenshot of another one of their top listens. Is
Top listens, and it's amazing. It's crazy because obviously we do it because we love it, but obviously we do it at the same time because it provides value, which a lot of people love. And they but also we do it because we want to, reach new people, continue to expand our like businesses and have an impact, I guess, on within the industry. Sorry, my voice is absolutely cooked. But yeah, I got quite a few questions, so I'm gonna start. I've got them written down here, so I'm just gonna run through them. Um, what are some general signs that you're under recovered, and what measures would you take to increase general recovery apart from looking at training?
so signs that you're under recovered: sleep taking a hit,
Mhm.
digestion taking a hit, appetite taking a hit, lack of progression within the gym, lethargy on a day-to-day basis, motivation to go into the gym dwindling, soreness being high than more than usual. Your fucking Apple Watch telling you, your Oura Ring telling you that you're in the bin. That's the one I wouldn't look at the most.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't look at that one first.
Yeah, I mean, all them
Yeah,
biofeedback markers, I don't know. I mean, if something's off that isn't normally off, maybe.
yeah, usually, yeah.
Usually there's
I
something.
think the more experience you have as well, the more you start to like understand what signs your own body gives you. Like for me, when I'm cooked, it's my digestion. Like my
Mm.
digestion slows down, my appetite goes a little bit, and then the other one is my sleep. It's not like I don't sleep. I'm just like restless. Like I can't fall into a deep sleep. So when those two things are off, I know I'm probably under recovered. Um, Thoughts on overcompensating with adductor training to make up for the lack of a sweep on a quad?
Overcompensating.
So maybe having like if you so
More
genetic
inner sweep because you haven't got a quad sweep.
yeah, so if you've got like a poor genetically outer quad sweep,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on being like overcompensating and having ginormous inner thighs? Like I think someone said how like what are your thoughts on the look? So looking at someone and going, okay, they've got their quads are pretty shit, but their adductors are huge. You
I
stand
mean,
like a cowboy.
they've still got no outer sweep. So
Yeah.
I guess the problem's
I,
not solved. That's
I
like
think
saying I can't grow my biceps. I'm going to have these
it's
ridiculous
massive
hanging
triceps.
triceps. Look, I mean, grow your adductors. That nothing looks cooler from front or back than some glaring adductors tucked
Yeah.
in and whatnot, especially in rear shots and stuff.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't
Doesn't
outdo
fix the
that you
problem.
haven't. Yeah, it doesn't fix the problem.
No. It could
Just
probably even make it worse because then it makes the quad super look even
yeah,
worse.
you're going to
You
even
said.
create a bigger disproportion.
Yeah. Um we're gonna fly through this. Is pushing higher volume smart if I'm already training for 2 hours plus, but I'm only doing moderate volume?
Nah, I'd get out. I wouldn't start. I wouldn't aim for 2.5, 3 hours in the gym. I really wouldn't.
No.
Not for me personally. Not for me.
I
Some
mean, if
people
you're
love it
already
and whatnot,
training,
but yeah,
I mean, 2 hours in the gym is already pretty high.
yeah,
A lot of time. If it's moderate volume, I imagine you're taking quite a lot of time between sets.
yeah,
If it's moderate, um, and pushing higher, when you're going to be in the gym for like 3+ hours. I think that the just it's just quality. It's just the quality of what you do. And I think once that volume starts to escalate too much, people overcompensate the quality for quantity, and then it's one of those. And if you don't have the ability to have quality sets, then you can make up for it for the quantity. But then, do you need to be resting for like, bro? Like I don't. Some people rest like 9 minutes between sets. Do you know that?
yeah. I do know that. Yeah, I do.
Do you know that? That's fucking mad, bro. I was wondering,
I think
dude.
people
I'd say I
sometimes
honestly,
think we're maybe like on the higher volume pushers, but what is moderate volume as well? Like it's just what's the needed volume for you. There's no right or wrong when it comes to doing
yeah,
5 sets or 20 sets. Like what can you do? How quality is it? Is that if you can push higher volume and you want to be in the gym longer, it doesn't mean you're going to grow more.
yeah.
That moderate volume might be too high for you if you're taking 9 minutes to rest between sets.
Yeah, I know. Are you on the camp? Because I am, that once you've done this for a while as well, and the more muscle you have, the more training experience you have, that you require a lot less to do, like actually tax a muscle. Like
Yeah,
I know I always use my quads as an example, right? Like I don't think it's a coincidence that I do one warm up set of quads of 8 to 9 reps on a leg extension, and my quads are blown.
mm,
Whereas a bicep curl, it doesn't happen. My
mm,
quads are really strong. My biceps not the best.
yeah,
But now we've known like I can do such little volume on my quads and they improve. But
mm,
I have the ability to connect with them and tax them so efficiently that I don't need excess amount of volume to make them grow. And that's one thing I've noticed over the last like few weeks is like I took like 1 or 2 sets out of my back training, but the quality was so much better across the week. That's
mm,
why I put up that post up saying, "Holy shit, this is like the best
yeah.
week of training I had." And I only auto-regulated because I felt a bit like ill at the time, but I was like, "Fuck." My ability now to connect with certain muscles and tax them in such a short period, like a sort of such a low volume, sorry, is so much higher than it was like 6, 7 months ago.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah, bro. I mean, with my back and like my chest, after like exercise one, bro, I don't even do warm up sets.
You can't
I just,
move. That's
I
right,
just,
right? I guess.
I just move in. I just go.
Yeah,
I jump straight into the next set, and
I
I'm
do
done.
that.
Like on the
Hmm.
next machine, I just go like. But then a hamstring, a bicep, I'm trying to find a connection. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get some blood in there and feel something.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, what was the question? Ah, yeah, I wouldn't spend longer than 2 hours in the gym personally. I
no,
don't, I
no.
don't, I don't, I don't know what the fuck what you're doing in the day to have that much time in
No,
there.
I would say, bro, my longest session is like an hour and 20 minutes, and even then, I'm like, "Phew,
Yeah,
getting on now." Like, it doesn't take me that long to train. Um, the same person asked this, and this made me think maybe they're not like the English isn't their first language, so I do apologize. But it said thoughts on doing stints of 10 week surplus, and this is what it says, right? So don't laugh. Supersetted with a 5 week deficit. You're gonna laugh. Of course you're gonna laugh. But I imagine he thought like he's translated it, but basically I thought of doing 10 weeks of surplus and then a 5 weeks deficit. Super.
oh, I'm so sorry if you are not English, and if you
I'm
are English,
really
then that
sorry.
then that's then that's even worse. Or you just tried to use some terminology in there to sound
Yeah, you
smart.
you used the wrong word there, I think.
I'm on that superset deficit surplus. No, again,
Yeah.
I am not a. Obviously, my clients have roadmaps and we map things out, but I'm not like
Mm.
you game for this long, you diet for this long. You don't know what you're going to look like in 10 weeks' time. I'm
Yeah.
not a rate a gain, rate a loss guy. That is the be all and end all. Like
Mhm.
you could lose 5 pounds in a week and still be relatively full, look good. You can lose half a pound, and then that's where you need to feed. Like I think arbitrary numbers get lost within bodybuilding, and
Oh yeah.
that's where it leads to bad looks or mismanagements of prep because you've been so obsessed with this rate of gain and this arbitrary number. Push until biofeedback says you need to pull back. Diet
Yeah.
until you're lean enough to then push back up. Some
Mhm.
people can push for weeks and weeks and weeks. Some people, short stint of pushing works better, and more aggressive diets, then go again. So yeah, no.
I also think that there's a bit of a, and this might sound fucking hypocritical of myself, but I think there's all like almost like a, I don't know, a trend of staying too lean in the off season. I don't get me wrong, like we're trying to get me fat, like we're really trying. We don't know, it's just not happening. But now it's almost like John Jewett said, "Stay lean," so I have to stay lean.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but John Jewett's fucking been 42 years old, been training for
Well,
for
John Hewitt
25
says
years.
only use these drugs, but he's used
Yeah.
every other drug to get to where he is, and now he's saying just use these drugs.
And I'm
Um,
like, fucking hell, people who haven't competed before are on their fourth mini cut already. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like you're
so
19.
I think that's the issue. I think staying lean is fine if you're going to stay in the surplus for 2 years or a year and a half, but then
Yeah.
frequent mini cuts are going to kill your
Yeah.
gains. So the point of keeping it tight is to stay in the surplus as long as possible, not to then mini cut soon as you get a little bit fat.
Yeah.
Like that's where
Yeah.
the issue is.
That's man. It's people that they take something and they just fucking run with it in any which way they want. And they're like, this is a good one. How do you deal with anxiety and stress? Choke, fucking chain smoke.
Yeah, grab Megan's vape. I won't say I'm too much of an anxious person, touch wood. I think I'm good with that. I don't suffer too much with anxiety um, at all, to be fair. Stress, I'm always stressed. I wouldn't say I have a great stress coping mechanism, to be honest. I think that's something that I personally could really, really work on. I am a bit of a you just get it done kind of person, and I just then have my one meltdown a year, and then I just crack on from there and go again. Normally, this time of the year, I'll have the meltdown, and then we go again. I am stressed, but then I'm stressed because of things that I love to do, and then I remind myself of what I love to do, and I think of the positives, and I think, fucking hell, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I'd have killed to be in the position I'm in. Get on with it, and and also when people depend on you, you just get it done if I'm stressed or not.
Mhm.
And that's
I
not me
would,
saying like a man up thing or like just get
no,
on with
no,
it. It's
no.
like for me, like I am just my coping mechanism is just kind of give
Back
myself a
on.
bit of a slap and get on with it and kind of do it.
Yeah. But honestly, like I, I am a bit of an anxious person, but we'll go to
Yeah.
the stress first. Like that's literally what I was thinking because it's good stress. It's like stress that you would have wished for 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm stressed because I got too much work. I'm stressed because I've lost a little bit of sleep because I've got I got two new clients checking in the US, whatever it is. It's like good stress. So how and I deal with it the exact same way. It's like I said to you just then about like almost being a bit stressed and like constantly wanting to improve how I do things and constantly look for a purpose. But I'm like, that's not a bad thing. Just fucking ride the wave.
Yeah.
Ride the wave right now. That you've clearly got a bit of momentum behind you. So just ride that and let that stress just push you forward. Yeah. And then, like you said, it's literally be like, okay, I'm a bit stressed right now. Accept it and move on. And I
Yeah.
think bodybuilding teaches you that as well. It's like fucking, you don't act on your emotions. It's like, you got shit to do, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's yeah. I don't really. There's nothing like it. I don't like meditate or anything. I don't believe in meditating. I don't journal. I
Nor
used
do
to try. I
I.
tried to journal. It's not for me. I don't like sit. I'm good at like just sitting with my thoughts and go for a stroll and shit. But there's no coping mechanism that I really have.
I think, yeah, the coping mechanism is do it
Yeah, it's
because the
just
things that I'm stressed about, if I delay them any further, I'm going to be more stressed.
that's
Right?
it.
I don't know, I don't need to. And again, we're not bashing any method. If you like to
No,
journal, if
no.
you like to affirmations and manif, whatever, all this stuff, whatever works for you works for you. But for me, it's like I don't need to tell myself what I'm super grateful for the day or this. Or that. I just need to. If I've got a problem, if I've got a problem ahead of me that's stressing me out, I'm very logical, and let's think of the solution and then let's do it. For me, I'm like solution based. It's probably because of our job and bodybuilding, we're constantly problem solving.
Mm.
So if something crops up, even if it's emotional, well, what solution can I provide to take these emotions away? So then I'm good again. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of, I think like that.
The only thing I'm again just to think outside the box. The only thing I might do stress based is sometimes if I've got a lot of things to do, I'll just write a list. and I'll just
to-do list is good.
order
Yeah.
of priority.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just get like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and you're like, fuck, where do I start? And sometimes you just go, okay, make a list, prioritize it a little bit, and just tick things off, and that helps. I don't do it all the time, but like, it does help quite a little bit. With anxiety, I deal with like normal, like typical anxiety, but it's health anxiety more than anything I've dealt with. But
You've got a lot better.
Oh, that's right. I literally spoke about this on my YouTube yesterday. Shameless plug. But like I said, I don't use the word suffer anymore. I just use the word deal because you just deal with it. Before I used to suffer with it because it was crippling. Like I fucking wouldn't leave my house. But now it's like I notice the trends, I notice the signs, I notice these things, and I just deal with it. I have my coping mechanisms. Like I sit down, I relax. It's small things that you just learn through just doing of being in that position. You know. But in terms of like overall anxiety, now and again, one thing I try to do is like limit caffeine. That fucking helps. Like, so if that is a coping mechanism, or just like the other thing I do, and I've started like using things like L-theanine a bit more, 5-HTP before bed, things, magnesium, they do help with my anxiety a little bit. They're not major things, but even like ashwagandha. But then if like for me, if I take ashwagandha before bed, I get like severe nightmares.
Yeah.
So there's few things you can do to implement, but just be careful at the same time. But also just sit with it and kind of understand where the anxiety is coming from. I think that's the other thing. Absurd childhood fear.
Absurd.
Did you have like an absurd childhood fear?
Flying. I've still got it now. Flying, roller coasters, lifts.
Oh yeah, but are they absurd?
Oh, absurd. Fucking hell, bro. I was an absolute. What's absurd? I was an absolute baby when it comes to like horror films and that. I wouldn't sleep. I'd sleep in my mum and dad's room. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Do you know what I was afraid of? I was afraid
dogs. Dogs. Terrified of dogs.
I thought you said ducks. I don't know why. Just fucking scared of ducks. Dogs. Fucking really?
Yeah.
Is that fair enough?
Yeah. Didn't like dogs.
I had a weird fear of like, do you know like the steps and like the staircases that have got like holes in between them? Like bro, honestly, when I was a kid, I couldn't go up them. Or like I wouldn't walk across a bridge if it had like if I could see like down. It was horrible. I just had an absurd fear of shit like that.
A broadcut a bridge if you could see down.
Yeah, like do you know like a bridge, a typical bridge, you can literally it's got like a what would you call it? Like a gap, I guess. Like get small little gaps on it, and you can almost see like down. I wouldn't walk across because I almost like feel like I'm gonna fall through it, which is literally impossible. Same as a step, but I just have a huge fear towards that.
Yeah, that's quite absurd, to be fair.
Yeah, it is pretty random, isn't it?
I don't think of anything else. Well.
Our favorite inside joke. I don't know. There's too many. Thing is, there's some of them. There's some of them. Quite a lot need to remain inside. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's there. I'm probably I'm not going to say because
no
longer an inside joke.
Yeah, it won't give away.
All the best bud, anyway. Right.
All the best bud. Yeah. Right. Is it good? Are your coaching practices inspired from others, solely your own, or are they a mixture of both?
A mixture of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
A mixture of both. I wouldn't say I've never really had a coach. I have. I guess I was with Joe for a few months. Picked up along the way. I think you listen to people that you like and resonate with, and then you take bits from there, but probably for you, it's just experience, isn't it? It's what is experience and learning on the job. You take bits. I have educators that I like, but I don't like to just take everything from one person and just it be gospel from John Jewett, for example. That's where I think a lot of people go wrong. Is like John's provided a brilliant service of the J3U. I mean, I've never done it, but it is brilliant. But people just do that, and that's it. Every practice they take is just from the J3U.
Yeah,
and you're going to become pretty stuck.
Yeah,
copy and paste. So yeah, I think you should never just think it's all from yourself. And we've not invented anything. we've taken 100 things from 100 different people and blended them into your own practice.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the one thing you learn the most is from just doing and either making mistakes or it working.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, why didn't it work? Oh, that worked. I could maybe do it again, or I can maybe improve on what I done. And
Mhm.
that's how you learn the most. Yeah, like I say, it's good to learn stuff, but when you take things so like literally and then try to copy and paste them onto like we've talked about it 1,000 times, like a bikini girl compared to a fucking open bodybuilder, it's not going to work. You have to be able to understand of like it has to be person dependent, right? Whatever you're doing. So yeah, a mixture of both. Again, I haven't met, well, I've had three coaches, and you're one of them. So it's
Yeah.
not like a fucking, you know. Um, how do you we touched on this before, but how do you approach coaching your partner and keeping the coach client dynamic?
Communication's number one. Communication's key. Uh, and also then not treating them any differently when it comes to being a client. Obviously, when it comes to being your girlfriend, you treat them completely different. But when it comes to being a client, um, you treat them as a client. In the off season, it's a lot easier
Yeah.
because free you don't touch base as much, and um, yeah, in the off season it's easy. In prep, when you're constantly in communication, and also when emotions are higher, then that's where it becomes a little bit more challenging and a bit more difficult. But you've just got to set boundaries. You've got to have respect for one another. They've got to respect you as a partner and as a coach. You've got to respect them as a client and as a partner, and make sure
Mhm.
you've got the communication methods in play.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak on the front of like the prep just yet, 'cause I haven't prepped Lara just yet, and hopefully that is something that comes next year. But in terms of like the off season, it's literally that she literally checks in with me as if she's a client. Like I literally take her photos. So when she's checking in, I'll take the photos. I'm obviously looking at her as well. And then after we'll go into the kitchen. And obviously she doesn't send me, but she like gives me a rundown of a week. And we literally do the check-in as she sat next to me.
Yeah,
And it's the easiest way of doing it. So that way she's treated like a client. She feels like a client. She doesn't feel like I'm neglecting her progress. Like the we looked at it like last weekend. We like looked at her programming. We changed that a little bit, made some food adjustments. So she feels like she's the client, and then she's still accountable to me. Plus, she wants to like impress the coach in me, not just the
mhm.
boyfriend in me.
Yeah,
So that's the other thing because she knows I have high standards. She knows I like ask for more. Like I when she's training, I'll if I need to train change her like form or anything, I will. You know, so I think having the respect that they do for us, like Meg does towards you as well, knows you have a very very fucking high standard, high caliber of athletes. That helps as well because they kind of don't want to let you down in that realm. Because they're like, oh, I'm Tim's client, but I'm also Tim's missus, so I can't let him down, so kind of
yeah,
thing. So that's that, yeah. And communication is a big thing. I'm knowing like when to treat them as a client or when to be like, no, that's my girlfriend.
yeah, yeah,
So it is, and I'm sure next year I'll have a massive learning curve going into a
yeah,
prep as well, which I'm excited for. Again, it's exciting, it's all new. Um, but I definitely know she just won't need to be as fucking peeled as she was last time.
yeah.
Um, what else? What player football had the most potential but bottled it?
Neymar.
Do you know what? That's the first person I thought of because he had the potential of probably being like Messi, Ronaldo standard, as close.
Even look what he's doing now, bro. He's literally finished at Santos at 31 or 33. Like he's
Yeah.
finished, bro. Have you seen the highlights of him and stuff? Like
Yeah, but doesn't every Brazilian end up doing that?
in Brazil, I know that is
They
a
all,
fucking issue with Brazilians, isn't it?
it's like a common theme, like Ronaldo done it, Ronaldinho done
Yeah,
it. They just go through this, end up like they just party all the time, go out drinking,
yeah.
and then they just turn up at games. That's a.
Ronaldinho again.
I think Ronaldinho is probably the other one. I was thinking Neymar's the first one to come to me, and then Ronaldinho came out after because he was so good. And
Pogba,
then who?
Pogba,
Pogba, yeah, fuck yeah,
partially
Pogba.
down to himself and down to United as well. The curse of both.
He had everything to literally be like the
The best midfielder.
perfect best midfielder of all time. He had everything.
Yeah.
Pogba's a good one. Trying to think about outside the box. I can't think now. I think, yeah, Neymar's the only one that comes to my brain right now.
I think you have players that you can think of like a Coutinho,
Yeah.
James Rodriguez, an Isco, players like that have a couple of good seasons and then drop off that maybe didn't kick on elsewhere.
A lot of them had like good youth careers, didn't they? So then they
Yeah.
kind of dropped off. Would you, would you, this is a controversial one, but would you say an Mbappe?
So
Theoretically,
Still no Ballon d'Or at 28.
he's
Is it 28?
27. I think
27,
he's 27.
28. I mean, he's got a World Cup and he's got a World Cup final hat trick and shit, but the curse of PSG, and then he's not kicked on there. Well, he has kicked on at Madrid. He's going to probably break calendar record, but yeah.
We're not nitpicking. That's to be like, you are one of the best players of all time, undoubtedly. But there was so much more that you could have achieved that you can achieve that you haven't. So,
If
it
Mbappe
kind of is.
retired with 2 Ballon d'Ors 20 years ago, he's regarded as one of the best ever, right? But because Ronaldo and Messi have got that many now and done that much and set that high, we see people as like a goal every 2 games in the past was like you were a fucking lethal striker.
Oh yeah.
Now, like people fucking, it's like these young science-based guys, these young footy like Drogba's goal record wasn't very good, and it's like, yeah, but you watch Drogba play, bro. Drogba was literally unplayable on his day.
Yeah.
And like he's fucking best, like every single centre half says he's the hardest to fucking play against, and like they just in awe of him. Yet now he's regarded as like, yeah, his goal record wasn't great, and it's like, so Mbappe's probably Mbappe's probably the unfortunate that he's the one after Ronaldo and Messi. Yeah. Whereas if he goes down with 2, you think, well, unfortunately he was in a league where the coverage is abysmal in League One. No one wants to watch it, and no one gives a fuck.
No.
So he's stayed there too long. He should have gone.
In terms of actually how good he is, he's fucking unreal. He's so good, and I love how good he is. Like I hated how good he was when he was like 19, but I actually love how good he is now. Like he's one of those players that you don't see a lot of anymore.
Yeah.
Like you see a lot of like I don't know, you just don't see that typical just goal scorer can take the ball and just fucking do what he wants. Like a Ronaldo kind of thing.
If Mbappe fancies it on the day, he can do whatever he wants with the football when he wants. He's one of them players that we don't have anymore. He is that Ronaldo, Messi, even like a Hazard or whatever. Like one of them players where if he really fancies it on the day, he'll do what the fuck he wants whenever he wants. See, when Haaland is not that, but he'll score a goal, right?
But he will score.
Yeah. Where Mbappe is literally, if I fancy it, you're fucked. I'm unplayable. Henri, if he fancied it on his day.
But that's what I mean. He's like a reincarnation, isn't he? And I loved Henri.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another one off a ball. This is a pretty good one. Most agreed hated player of all time.
Most agreed?
Yeah. Do you know who came to my mind when I read this?
Who?
Joey Barton.
Joey Barton. Yeah, Joey Barton's and he went to Rangers as well. Scott Brown annihilated him. Yeah, Joey Barton's a tosser.
The other one that came to mind was Andy Robertson. I fucking hate him. Don't know why.
I hate Virgil as well. Fucking hate Virgil.
Fucking hate Liverpool.
Yeah. Robbo was a twat as well. Yeah. He's a Celtic fan. It kills me to say it. Robbo's a fucking twat. Oh, Salah for me.
Really?
How he's got the stats he's got. He's the epitome of the guy that hates Drogba loves Salah because of his goal record, where he's literally Salah is the worst footballer of all time.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean by that as well. He's one of those you go, you don't.
If you know ball, he's fucking shit at football, bro. He's fucking shit. Yeah, his goal record is absolutely mental.
He's one of those, he scores a hat-trick, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, literally. Trying to think of other hated players.
I think Haaland's pretty hated. Well, he loved outside because I think he's cool as fuck.
Yeah,
but he's one of those, right? When he scored, like every time I check the score, right, Man City are winning like 3-0. I'm like, he scored. I know he scored. Look at it, he scored 2. And he's got an assist. And I'm like, you're good, but you're not as good as the goals say.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like, I bet he's absolutely honking in training, by the way. Like a Rondo and that. I bet he's awful.
Oh, bro, he's just like a horse.
Yeah, he stinks the gaff out, definitely.
Hated though.
Oh. I've got to think of just like Liverpool players, bro.
You just hate
Or like
Liverpool.
Arsenal, but Arteta or someone.
Oh, do you know oh, wait, no.
I've
I didn't
actually
like
got
Harvey
anyone.
Elliott. I used to have a hatred towards Harvey Elliott.
Harvey Elliott, agreed.
Yeah, he was just a bit of a mon, he was. Where's he gone? What happened to him?
I can't think of anyone else.
It's funny, you said Drogba. I did used to dislike Drogba, only because he was so good. That's
Yeah,
literally why.
he's so good.
He was one of them. Just hate him because he's so good. Yeah. Most hated.
Elad Droof, or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
Juve.
Elad Droof
Fucking hell, with the
with the
mohawk.
mohawk, yeah.
Oh yeah. That was a good one. We have to get people to comment below. If anyone watches this, and comment below who your hated player is, because I can't think right now. Joey Barr was the first person I thought of, and it wouldn't leave my brain.
Yeah, Joey Barton's up there. Honestly, bro, Salah's up there for me. Klopp as well. I fucking hated Klopp.
Klopp.
He's such a leery bastard,
His
honestly.
name in Liverpool. It's just like Alisson Geezer, fucking.
Firmino. Oh,
Yeah, Firmino, Mane. But once he left, I liked him. It's weird.
No, yeah, I like Mane. Van Dijk, I think Van Dijk's a bell. Really
Yeah,
is.
but we've agreed that he's fucking overrated.
Overrated. You got any more?
I got a few quick ones. Quickish. Has bodybuilding changed your mindset towards challenges life brings?
Yeah. I think one of the
Certainly.
beauties of bodybuilding is if you can nail bodybuilding prep, have that discipline, willpower, it teaches you everything to overcome anything in life.
Yeah,
Really
I think
does.
I always said this to people. Bodybuilding, the beauty of bodybuilding is once you get there, is you you have to be okay with accepting that you're invested into something that might never happen. Like you're literally putting everything into something that might never come into like turn into anything. And if you can do that, it kind of just keeps you going.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, well, I'll keep going another day, another day. So absolutely, yeah. And I think the challenge as well, like the ups and downs of prep and just being like, just keep going, keep going, keep going. Plus, it shows you how much you can endure mentally and physically as a person. Biggest pet peeve within the gym, or
Science-based lifters.
a pet peeve within the gym. I got two. I got two, right? People training in Crocs. That's one.
Yeah.
Right? Sliders, I don't mind. Crocs, I don't know why. I hate them. But
Yeah.
two, and this is a fucking pet peeve in life, is people that just fucking stink.
Oh.
Mate, if you smell once, it's okay. It's acceptable, right? We all have a bad day. We forget deodorant. But if you're someone who constantly is just buzzing, bro, you got to do something about that, man. Like,
yeah,
just fucking,
there was a few at Ultraflex that, and everyone knows it. I don't know why the wife hasn't told him or someone's not fucking told
bro,
him. Seriously.
You know.
I'm fortunate I've forgotten most things because I fucking train on my own.
I was going to say that. You probably forgot most things. I reckon another one,
people
right?
in the nicest way, people talking to you.
Yeah.
But for too long.
Mm.
You know, that it's like, I am here to train, let me get on. And it's like, I'm not here for like an actual chat. It's just like, how you doing? Let me crack on. Super says.
I said we had that conversation once. I don't know if it was on here about you when you first like. I think it was like thinking of opening the gym. Like one of the big reasons is because you coach so many clients in that gym, and they were constantly talking to you. And I feel like that is something people need to like fucking get that boundary right as well. It's like when your coach is in the gym, remember he's like working on something else. He's giving you his time.
Yeah.
Let him have a moment to himself as well. Super setters, yeah. Super setters, Liverpool players, yeah.
I think smelling's a bad one. There's nothing worse than when you go up to someone and say, like, how many sets you got left? And they're like, 6. And it's like,
yeah.
How? What?
Yeah, that was much, bro. I don't know what it is about Crocs. They just piss me off. But then people smelling is like, it's when you constantly smell as well. It's like, surely someone's told you. I'll do like one or two more. Most common mistakes with first-time competitors.
Missing the mountain conditioning.
I feel like it's kind of like one end of the spectrum or the other, either missing the mark
Emaciated or
or
missing
being
the
absolutely blitzed. Yeah,
yeah.
like you've been dieting for 40 weeks and you're still not lean.
Yeah.
I think yeah, mismanagement of a prep
Mismanagement
timelines.
of a prep, probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
Either
in
way, either
general.
emaciated or either missing the mark. Yeah.
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 And what I would probably say is being like too stressed overall,
Yeah.
overthinking everything, being too stressed about the end date, being stressed about like being on stage in but fucking trunks and
Mm.
tanning. They worrying about sort of small things that really don't matter.
Yeah.
But
But
overall
that comes
stress,
with time until you do it, you realize, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not as bad as I
yeah.
thought and stuff. Yeah.
Brian, how many times you've probably had a client fucking they're like, oh, I haven't got peppers in the house. Can I have carrots? Kind of thing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
overthinking. Like whereas, or like, oh, I've accidentally ate like 110 grams of rice instead of 105.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Maybe
God.
not being present in the prep,
Yeah, yeah,
not enjoying it, not being present in the prep
yeah, and just being.
or show day as
And
well.
probably the other thing is, and that just comes from just like learned behavior, is almost like hyper fixating on food, or like perception of like I'm gonna be angry, I'm gonna be hungry, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be
The
that's because
negatives, focusing on the
yeah,
negatives that get
negative
thrown
straight
in
away,
there.
as opposed to thinking I'm gonna look the best I've ever looked,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be super fucking dialed in, my routine's gonna be the best it's ever gonna be.
Well, that's all anyone talks about, isn't it? They come out of anything in life, but especially prep, they come out and they talk about how hard prep was, the
Yeah,
negatives of prep, the negatives of post show. So everyone going into it's thinking, okay, now I'm in for an absolute whirlwind here. Yeah,
yeah.
it's tough, but no one speaks about how fulfilling the prep was,
Oh
or
yeah,
it's just always how hard it was. So probably hard fixating on the bad parts. Yeah.
the bad parts. Absolutely. Anything else?
Go one
Yeah,
more.
go for one more. Oh, there we go. Favorite part. This is a good way to end it. Favorite part about a show weekend.
Oh,
That
favorite
I,
show weekend as a coach.
I'm
Favorite
trying to
part.
think of a different bit of answer here. I'm not gonna lie, right? And it's not seeing people. Like, do you know like people are like, oh, I can't wait to go to a weekend and catch up with people. I fucking hate that. Nah, it's too many people.
Oh, bro, I remember
Nah, nah. I'm joking. I'm joking.
last
Oh.
year when I shaved my beard by mistake and came away with the tash. And the next day was PCA First Timers 5 at Birmingham Town Hall. And I went with my cap on and a hood up and this tash.
Yeah.
No one spoke to me. And I was in and out within an hour because it was juniors. One junior has collected the medal, picture, bang, straight home. No one spoke to me, and I fucking loved it. I was like, this is unbelievable. I was home by like 12. I think the best part of a show weekend is like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like an adrenaline kick for me. It's like that excitement of feeling across the day. All of it's brilliant. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think it's the build up, innit? It's the build
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
because there's
and
been
like
a build up.
interacting with your client afterwards, whether they've won or not, like the excitement, how happy they were, the look and stuff. Like, yeah, it's all rewarding, isn't it? It is a
Yeah.
very, very dopamine-driven weekend.
That's where it's like you've got the build up for the prep, but then you got the build up of the day, and
Yeah,
then you got the final touches backstage with the glaze, and you're like, it's that masterpiece, isn't it? It's like
yeah,
so meticulous, and then you're running back into the crowd quickly, like you're like fuck, 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 fuck,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Here
yeah.
it
It's
comes.
mint. It's
It's
mint.
almost like a roller coaster. It's like building,
Mhm.
building, building, and then they come out, and then you see it, so you get that instant fulfillment of like, I fucking nailed that. So
Yeah,
you get that gratification, and then you're waiting then for them to come off stage and like. I don't know about you, but it's like you don't say anything because you want to see what they say first, and then they're like smiling, and you're like, "Yeah."
let's
So
go.
it's just that fucking build up, And
Yeah,
then if the result comes, superb.
yeah,
But once you know the client is happy as happy as you are, then that's always the best feeling for me. It's like, yeah, it is. It's an adrenaline dump after as well, man.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, fuck,
It's
after
good.
that you just ruined bad head. But yeah, that's the best part for me. That gets me
Brilliant.
excited for next year.
One more
Big
to tick
year.
off this weekend, and then we go again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, I think we'll leave it there. Because that's what like an hour or so. We'll try to keep them around that. But maybe we'll have to start thinking of like a Christmas special soon as well.
Yeah, we'll do it, Chris. We'll do it. Yeah, 2 weeks, two reps
Yeah.
from there.
I was going to include some Christmas questions myself today, but I thought, no, I'll keep them. I'll keep them for next time.
Some Christmas quizzes, some Christmas
Yeah, we'll
songs,
do like
songs,
overrated.
movies, food.
Yeah,
Yeah. We can have a good
overrated,
Christmas
underrated
special.
foods and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in as always. As like again, it's super super appreciated, and I truly mean that. All the shares, the comments, the likes, the especially the messages where people go out their way to message. That always yeah, it touches my heart. So we thank you thoroughly for that. But this is going to be up tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it straight up and have it scheduled.
and then you're going to be on
I'm
your
going to be
way
driving to
back.
the airport. I'm going to get a text off Jack saying, "Did you put the pod up?" And I'm going to be like, "No."
That's how it always
I'll put
goes.
it up.
The thing is that we had that one mishap once where it didn't upload, and then since then I'm like, oh, he said he's putting it up, so I always believe you put it up, and then I don't see it's gone up, and I'm like, no, and I'm like, not again. PTSD kicking in. But yeah, any final words before we leave?
No, just thank you everyone for listening again. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share and whatnot, and we'll
Yeah.
see you next week.
Peace out, everyone.